Deadlock, Valve's new MOBA, is, well, extremely fun and rather addicting. But there's currently one major problem, and that is cheaters. And unfortunately, just like many other games, Deadlock was not immune. So recently I've been putting a lot of time into playing Deadlock to get a whole bunch of amazing content out for you. But over the past 40 or so games, and out of those 40 or so games, I've had at least 15 to 20 obviously blatant cheaters, both in ranked and casual play. And honestly, because of this, I've wasted a lot of time trying to gather content and just enjoy the game that Valve has made. Now, unlike many of you, I started the game at one of the earliest stages and didn't run into any cheaters because it was a very close-knit community. But as time goes on and more people learn about Deadlock and more players get invited and accepted into the game, unfortunately, those numbers change. The amount of cheaters, griefers, abusive text chats, abusive voice chats is continuing to go up. Now, I've run into a lot of cheaters with aimbot, fly hacks, just beaming you across the map. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, my replays are not downloading, so I can't show it, but hopefully you can take my word for it that there is quite a lot of cheaters in this game that are blatantly hacking. I'm not talking about the people that are using map hacks, because yes, those do exist. We can see enemy players on the map without even actually seeing them. Honestly, if you're using map hacks, I think that's way worse than actually full-on aimbotting, because at least then I know you're 100% cheating rather than trying to hide it and claiming you're good at the game. Now, probably like many other people, I'm not really saying or making this video for drama, publicity, views, clicks, whatever you want to say. Now, I'm saying this because many other players and other content creators myself really enjoy this game and absolutely love it. Just like other games, I think this game has insane potential, and I think that the capability and capacity that Valve has could really turn this game into something brand new. And we also have to consider that Deadlock is still in a super early state, with changes being made every 2 weeks, updating heroes, getting new heroes, and just playing the game and testing new things. And this cheating problem probably arises not just by players wanting to be very good at the game, but also just how competitive the game is in general. For whatever reason, this game, even though it's in the early stages of development and just testing, people are super competitive about their rank. Now, I'm not really sure why they're so competitive. In my opinion, ranks don't really matter, it's a game. Now, you're maybe playing it super competitively, if that one day maybe going pro, making content, or just being very good at the game. But how I see it, it's still in the early stages of development like many other people, and there's an uncertain end to this path. Now, we've been given hints to where this game might be going with pro play and other things like that. Now, I know I'm yapping a lot, but I really enjoy this game and I really want it to succeed. Now, you also have to take into consideration that the ranked game mode wasn't really a priority for the development team. Now, a lot of the community wanted some type of ranked system. I actually didn't want a ranked system at all yet. In my opinion, I don't think the game was ready for ranked. And even though there's a lot of issues with the ranked system or a lot of flaws, we don't even have some type of draft system, and we don't really have enough characters to really make a ranked roster in general. But at the end of the day, at least they're listening to the community and they made a ranked mode for you. I honestly think, even though that they had this anti-cheat system with the frog or the ban or whatever, I think rather than that, they should honestly put one of their top priorities as a proper anti-cheat system. And honestly, with the amount of cheaters I've been seeing in the past days that are allowed to continuously play, even running into the same cheater back-to-back days, you can see that the system that they have is flawed. I didn't really want to say this, but I think it's a fair statement to make. With the amount of cheaters that are currently in the game, and the lack of reprimations or bans for the cheaters in general will ultimately be the fall of this game. And I think people can agree with the next statement I'm going to make. Deadlock is easily the best fresh competitive game I've played in a while, with CODs coming out pretty much every year, being the same exact thing, and some other games that I used to play that kind of failed as well. Deadlock has easily been probably the most fun game I've been playing recently. I've seen this with a lot of other games that have an insane potential and a lot of players playing it, but if you have cheaters for too long, especially if they're in the early stages of development and nothing is done with them, they will ultimately be the sole cause of your game failing. And again, this is no shade to Deadlock. I love the game, I really want it to succeed, but I'm just making a statement of what could potentially be coming. Now, you might be asking, why can't we just report them? And trust me, I do report cheaters. Or don't they already have an anti-cheat where they turn people into frogs or ban them? Well, yes, that is true, but again, like other people and many other eyes have seen, there's only been a few clips I've actually seen. And let's just say I've seen a lot of blatant cheaters full on aimbotting, spinning around, flying through walls, doing whatever, and yes, I reported them, and then the next day I'm on, I run into them again doing the same exact thing. So you can see that there's a whole lot that's not really happening behind the scenes when it comes to actually banning these players. And you can say, well, if they do get banned, how do they keep playing? Well, it's pretty simple. You go to Steam, make a new account, get access from someone you know, and you're back into the game. It's a free game and it's pretty much widely available now. And when Deadlock or Valve does ban that said player, I'm not really sure what type of ban it is, whether it's hardware, IP, or just a regular ban. They didn't really say in detail what exact ban it was, but who honestly knows what might happen. Now, another content creator also touched on this one specific topic, but since we have the use of the developer console in game and you can change player models and do whatever, could this possibly lead to new and other types of cheats? So it's just, in my eyes, hard to see where this game is going with some type of anti-cheat. And like I've previously stated, I want this game to thrive. I would like cheaters banned like most people. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my little yap session on cheaters and Deadlock. If you're new here or find yourself coming back on the regular and you aren't already subscribed, why not? Come back anyways. I hope you have a great day and well, I'll catch you in the next one.